Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cinema Scoop, the show where we talk about something we all love, movies. I'm Nick.
And I'm Lexi. We're going to start all with something simple, our top 3 favorite movies. Let's start.
All right, my 3 favorite movies, pretty simple. Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, All Quiet on the Western Front, and Free Guy.
I've only seen Across the Spider-Verse. It was actually really cool because I had Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, all those movie stars that everyone likes. But I'm going to be honest, Tom Holland is not hot.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But how have you seen Across the Spider-Verse, but not Into the Spider-Verse?
Oh, wait, sorry. I saw it Into, but not Across.
Okay.
I just had no interest in seeing it, so.
It's your opinion. It's fine.
So you want to talk about that Spider-Man movie?
Well, people still might not have seen it, so I don't want to spoil too much. But I will say I'm upset with the ending. It was a cliffhanger. I know a lot of people were. But I feel like something that some people will agree with me, some people won't, is that the main antagonist does have a very good point.
Okay.
What he's preaching for, I understand it. It's just his methods aren't, I don't know how to say it. Just it's not something you could root for.
Interesting.
What are your
So
3
how would you rate the movie? 1 to 10? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
9 out of 10.
Okay.
I can't give it a 10 out of 10. I gotta wait for the second one.
No movie is perfect in my opinion. So the closest you can get is 9.9.
9.9.
Right.
All right.
All right. What about the All Quiet on the Western Front? What's that about?
So it's kind of a World War II movie.
Mm-hmm.
Takes place main character is a group of friends who all join the army. They're all happy to be there at first, but obviously war does something to you. So by the end, not even by the end of the end of it, you can see these kids, they look like they aged 10 years or something, but it's been a couple of months. And you can just see how their happiness is just completely gone and the effects and tolls that war has on you.
Yeah, it's really tragic what people go through. And honestly, I probably would not be the same person I was going into the war. So.
I don't know anyone who would be.
And what about Free Guy? What is that about?
Free Guy is kind of so it starts off with some sort of NPC. He kind of breaks free from his code because he was like an experiment. And he gains sentience, and the game developer is trying to shut him down, but he's able to overcome all the obstacles and just make it out on top and eventually be real, which is it's kind of about finding yourself and being who you really are, and kind of resonates a lot with me.
Right. I think that you should really love yourself before you learn to love others.
Absolutely.
Right, okay. So my favorite movies are The Greatest Showman, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and Talk to Me. So The Greatest Showman is about this man who had a rough life. He was poor. His father really didn't like him, and he wanted to make his life a little bit better. So he met he had a childhood friend. He fell in love with her. They got together. He created a circus. Wasn't doing so well in the beginning, but it progressed a lot. He got very rich. He bought a big house. And it's a really good musical. I love most of the songs that are in it. Have you heard of This Is Me or From the Other Side?
Haven't watched the movie, so no.
Okay, well, I encourage you to watch the movie. It's really good, and it's a good musical. But there is one sad scene. I didn't cry in it, though, because I don't really cry in movies unless it's really, really sad. But it shows definitely a lot of life lessons and how one person can go from rags to riches and then lose it all again.
Aw, he lost it at the end?
At the end, no, it was a happy ending.
Okay.
Right. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. So I'm sure you've heard about Sleeping Beauty, right?
Yeah.
The really old movie.
Who hasn't?
And how Maleficent was actually the antagonist.
Yeah.
In it, but this one, in the real live action one, made in 2009. It was
God.
a long time ago. The first one. She's actually the protagonist, and Angelina Jolie played a great role playing her, and it was kind of emotional. I may or may not have cried, but it's okay.
What happened to you not crying unless it was really, really sad?
Okay, we don't talk about that. But yeah, it was really good. The ending, it was a really happy ending. and Aurora actually became the queen of where Maleficent lives, and not her, which is very interesting. I don't understand to this day why she made her queen, but yeah. And Talk to Me, that was the newest like horror movie that released. The OCT soundtrack was really good, and the ending had a really big plot twist. I was not expecting it, and basically it was about a group of teenage people having a party. This one guy found a hand that had writing all over it. It was like plastic, I think, but people think that it was a real hand from a real person.
Yeah.
So and apparently when you touch the hand or like hold it and you say "talk to me" or "let me in," or like "I let you in," apparently the demon goes inside your body and you become really not human-like.
Okay. So
Yeah.
possession.
Possession, right. I was really scared. I went to see it with my dad. So but yeah, it was like honestly a really good horror movie.
Were you watching the movie just like hiding behind your hand?
No, that wasn't me, but that was me in The Nun 2.
The Nun 2?
Yeah.
Haven't seen that one yet.
But if you like horror movies, I suggest watching that one.
Well, I'll look into it.
All right.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll talk about some new movie releases as well as upcoming movies. Welcome back to the show. We thought we'd take some time to discuss some upcoming movies we're excited to see. Let's see. Two movies, I should say, that I'm excited for are Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse and Blade.
So tell me a bit about Spider-Man.
Well, not much is known about it so far. We just know that it's coming around the same time, June of next year, and obviously it's part 2 to Across the Spider-Verse. Blade, on the other hand, I'm guessing it's just going to be a reboot of the original. So with the original Blade, it's a vampire hunter who is a vampire because a vampire killed his mom while she was still pregnant with him, so now he's out for revenge.
Oh, that's really, really nice. So why are you excited for these movies?
Spider-Verse is my favorite franchise so far.
Mm-hmm.
It has been since the first movie originally came out. And Blade, I haven't seen the original ones, but I do know that they're very gory.
Oh, interesting.
I'm
Okay.
excited for that. What
So
are yours?
you're a big fan of gore?
Yes, I am.
Well, I'm excited for Taylor Swift the Eras Tour movie.
That's not a movie.
It's not a movie, yes, I know, but I haven't been to any of the Eras Tours, so I wanted to this is one way to see it, because I'm sure a lot of people also haven't seen it or don't have the money to buy tickets that are $500 each person.
Sucks for them.
So, oh my god. Anyways,
Swift sucks.
so I'm actually really excited to see that.
I'm not.
I'm probably going to sing every single song.
Oh, thank God I'm not going.
Yeah. And then Scream 7. I really like the Scream movies. I watched all of them, and I like the Scream franchise. And, the Ghost Mask and Tara and who Jenna Ortega plays, and we love Jenna Ortega.
Yes.
Yeah, they said it might come out probably next year. And the Eras Tour is coming out this year, so I'm really excited for that.
Not to be rude, but not really sure about either of those movies because at this point I feel like Scream is just a cash grab because this is a 7th movie, which in a franchise that could easily have been 3, maybe 4, but you're pushing that. Taylor Swift Eras Tour, that's not a movie.
That's going to be...
It's a concert.
Yes, but it's going to make a lot of money.
I wonder why. Because of all the Swifties and all the people who are just starting to watch football because of Taylor's dating Travis Kelce. And
yeah.
Let me say that. Taylor Swift sucks. I'm saying that.
She actually doesn't.
She does.
She's overrated. She does make some good songs.
None.
Some of them are definitely not the best.
None of them are the best.
But, yeah. I mean, I like listening to her. So, I'm really excited to see that movie.
All right. Unfortunately, that wraps up the evening on the Cinema Scoop for today. Until next time.